Welcome to the Business Buyer Diaries. My name is Nathan Platter. I'm a full-time employee, and I bought a business. I did everything right, from finding the deal, handling all the due diligence on 63 opportunities, and ultimately bought a profitable gym. And boy was I in for a big surprise as a new owner. I chronicled everything in real time, including the biggest wins to the stressful nights at 2 a.m. I'm sharing my journey without sugarcoating anything, so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. Here's today's episode.
Guys, I'm dealing with my attention getting split left and right. It's been challenging. So I went to my dog, so I'm a little out of breath. It's not the mental fatigue. It's just the day-to-day stuff. It's just the stuff that pops up. Today, they kind of needed access to MindBody so that they can do billing. So okay, I can do that. And then the landlord's like, hey, by the way, you haven't paid rent this month. It's like, what the heck? Yeah, we did. They just went back to, oh no, the seller paid rent last month, and it looks like you are the new tenants. You owe rent this month. So I owe rent for like the whole month minus 4 days. So I have to do some stuff with the seller to even up at the end. And then say, okay, back to work. Time to work in this data thing, blah, blah. And then pop. The manager's like, oh, I'm doing the training, but I have some questions about the logistics of, once you get these leads, how are we going to do the sales requirements, get them into the CRM? How are we going to do a follow-up if they don't sign? If they do sign, what do we offer them? What's the package? And so finally, like, guys, figure it out. Like, straight up, just figure it out. Like, part of me wants to be frustrated. Part of me wants to be like, okay, they care about doing it the right way, which to me, the right way is their intuition. And unless like it's bad for the business, they're probably going to be more right than I am. And so anyhow, I have to learn to like straight my friend and say, look, figure it out. I can't help you here. You got this. I trust you. Let me know what you end up doing. I haven't gotten there yet. I will. And it's not there yet today. But then like I have a weekly one-on-one with my day job manager. It's like, okay, got to prep for that. Show them the stuff that I'm working on. And I'll admit, like, my attention is split, so I'm not getting as much done as I normally do. So how do I like still not reveal like, okay, I've bought a business. I'm kind of distracted throughout the day. But I'm still getting stuff done. Here are my wins for the week. Here's some areas I'm working on. Here's what's on the radar. And guys, I'm doing mental gymnastics. And like I've worked 2 jobs before. I know what it's like to like be mentally full throughout the day. And and just feel like mentally like swamped at the end of it. Because like decisions, help, support, decisions. My own deep thinking, decision. This thing needs help. And like just before I started this, as I'm getting ready, like what am I going to talk about today? I got 2 selling assistant managers. Her key is stuck in the lock and the gym. So like I'm lucky I live like 13 minutes away. I can just go work on it or something. But like what if I owned a gym running 12 hours away in my car and that's another state across the country? They can't just message me, but like now that I'm close, like they can. And I'm glad they can. I don't want to be mad or annoyed that they did. I'm grateful they did. I really am. But it's like, oh guys, like I know like it's just one thing for you, but to me it's like so many things throughout the day. How do I keep up? So I don't know. Part of me wants to just be like, guys, just watch this. And I'll admit, I've been listening to some folks that have done this, so probably not the smartest idea. Part of me in this moment is like, just screw it. I'm going to quit the day job. We're going to pump so many leads out of this marketing system that I will be the sole salesperson. I will document what I do along the way. I'll write videos, tutorials, training guides. I will take 8 to 10, maybe 12 sales appointments a day, work from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. or 7 a.m. until whenever. And I will just take sales appointments and sell PIFs and monthly recurring memberships. PIFs are paid in fulls. So like our gym, we charge like $170 a month or $1,800 for the year. So if I can take 8 appointments, half of them will close. So of the 4 that buy, 3 of them will buy a monthly membership. 1 will buy an annual package. It's what? 1,700 plus 500. That's 2,200 in revenue. Take off my marketing costs. So that's 800 in there. That's 1,400 plus the cost for leads. That's 1,200, 1,100. I just produce $1,000 a day of income. And if I work 250 days a year, that's $250,000 a year. And so that goes to the business. I'm not like, so I won't just go straight to me. But out of 250, if I pay myself 150, 100 for the business, 150 to me as the sales rep, I'm now like working a full-time sales job selling gym memberships. That's before they buy like gloves, supplements, offline coaching. I'm working on a thing where like they can buy the membership, but then for I don't know what I'm gonna price it. We'll just call it dirt cheap, $50 a month. They can now get like a weekly 109 6-minute. Hey, ID, well, buddy, checking in. You stress? What are you gonna do tonight? Okay, are you gonna drink? Okay, let's let off the alcohol tonight. Or I know you want to buy a pizza. Let's do something a little bit different. We'll just pull up one day. Just a 10-minute check-in call. Super basic, but just like a pure like hold your feet on fire. So who's gonna do that? Well, it's gotta be profitable. So I was thinking dirt cheap, like $10 a week, but $10 for 10 minutes. I don't know if that's really worthwhile. But anyhow, so I can make an okay living. I was just gonna say I'm making an okay living owning a business that's doing well, and I could be a full-time sales rep as long as I've got a marketing phone pummeling people in. Early in my career, I was actually a peer planner in a financial advisory office. There was like 4 main guys that sold. They had 3 guys that did like the meetings, and then they had like a handful of support staff. All I have to say though, like I think the ratios was like you had maybe 2 admin people, 1 mid-level sales rep, and then like 1 like the guy. That's your ratio. 1 superstar sales rep can support 4 people income-wise. That was just insane to me. And the lion's share always goes to the sales rep. Fortunately, and unfortunately, that's the way the world works. But just bringing this up, I'm making I still have income. I should quit the day job to do this full time. If it tells me anything about my degree than what I'm currently making, I'd probably if I got fired today, I had the question in my head. If I got fired today, what is my plan B? And I don't know how to get found on LinkedIn. At my peak, I was getting 5 interviews a day, job hunting. Like I just know how to make a sales system for that. So I know how to land jobs, I know how to land interviews. But even if I do that from a month to land a job offer, even let's pretend I make $150 a year. Even if I spend a month to make a $150 offer, I'm not paying self-employment, or I'm paying taxes as an employee. You pay way fewer taxes as a business owner. And so, like, it sounds really weird to say out loud, but I could either, if I got fired today, what's my plan B? On paper, my plan B should be to crank up the marketing spend, be a full-time sales rep for my business, my gym. Either that model I just sent out, make $1,000 a day. That's if I sell 1 paid-in-full membership and I sell a couple months of recurring revenues. Say it's $500 a month. A typical gym will lose 10% of your members a month. Like that's if it's bad. So I'll just say it's 10% because we have way better, but 10%. 500 from those monthly members this month. Next month, I'll make $450 off of this month's sales. And so next month, instead of making $1,000 a day, I'll make like $1,400 a day because last month's sales will pay me yet again this month. And the following month, it's $1,800 and $2,200. The numbers go up, and it's the first month or 2 that are the roughest. So part of it is in this awkward transition of looking, do I need a sales manager? Yes. Where am I going to find them? Staffing agency. How much is it going to cost? $6,000 to find them. Or I can do it myself. Vet 200 resumes, interview 5 people, hire 1. Now I don't have the time for that. I don't. I have the time for a day job and a business now. But part of me is like, what? Maybe I should just get fired. Work the business like crazy and build this thing up. The same way like insurance agents get paid. It's the first year or 2 where it's a grind, but then you start getting your renewals and your returns. And folks come back for more. They pay you again you get paid multiple times for the thing you did once. And that's the key to a long-term business structure like that. And so as I'm getting pinged on like, what's our sales system? What's our CRM? What's our phone system? The right answer is sales. whatever we've got, use. Whatever's going to be scalable, double it. And just let me be the salesperson. I built my own sales system for just myself when I was doing insurance. I vetted my own agency. Just thinking out loud. I don't know. I want to keep working. I enjoy my work. It pays very nicely. We got benefits through it. Oh man. Everybody just wants to be like, just let me do it. I'll take appointments. I'll sell deals. Just give you runway and I'll close. Let's do this thing. All right. Anyhow, time to call it. That's my event for the day. We will be rocking and rolling. But guys, like, part of this too is be thinking about what folks on the big scale are doing, because eventually you will be that person figuring out your own trajectories. And if you don't have a way to be making, if on paper there's no way to be making 200 grand a year, question if you're on the right system and the right ladder. If you're motivated by money, if you're not, then no worries, you're all good. If you are motivated by money or getting a certain number, have on paper a way to make at least 200 grand a year. So there's a way to get there. And let's check it out. So that's the word. That's the events of the day. Peace.
This has been another episode of the Business Buyer Diaries. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I hope you're realizing that business ownership is no cakewalk. Check the podcast notes for a link to the DIY Due Diligence program, the complete list of show sponsors, and for media inquiries. Music written and composed by Wes Schrock. I'm your host, Nathan Platter. Join me again on the next one.